Welcome, Miss Irina.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
We all are fine, I hope. Same from you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us in such an
Thank
early
you.
hour.
Thank you for this opportunity too.
Thank you.
Thank you very
And
much.
I would like to welcome Mr. Narayan Raman, Indu Narayan Raman. So today we have two sessions, 30 minutes each, and then we will go for question answer round. 215 people have already joined. I would like to welcome other speakers who are joining to listen your session from Vienna, Austria. Dr. Neelam Vats, she is with us. Dr. Brahmdev, he is from Atlanta, USA, joining us from Mauritius. Dr. Girish Jha from Arizona, USA. Dr. Avdesh from Fiji. So welcome all. It's great to hear each other and exchange the wisdom. Mr. Raman, have you joined? Mr. Indu Narayan Raman. So our other speaker, he is joining us. He is already joined, but he's just setting his audio and video. So
So
namaste. Yeah.
whenever I must start, I wait for your sign.
Instruction.
Yes.
Okay, fine, fine. So namaste to India and Namaste from India. On behalf of Deshbandhu College, Department of Physical Education and Sports Sciences, I would like to welcome today's speaker, Ms. Irina Maxim and Mr. Inder Narayan Raman. I would also like to welcome our principal, Deshbandhu College, Dr. Rajiv Agarwal. All the speakers across the globe. Uh, Many of them have joined us from Vienna, Australia. Dr. Neelam Watts is here with us. Dr. Girish Jha from Arizona, Dr. Avdesh from Fiji, and Dr. Brahmdev from Atlanta, USA. Right now, he is joining us from Mauritius. All the participants across the globe from Oman, Dubai, Bangladesh, UK, Australia, and across the globe. Yogacharyas from yoga studios and the students from different schools, colleges, and universities. Once again, I will welcome you all. I would also like to extend my welcome to our today's moderator, Dr. Aparna Nautiyal and Dr. Ruby Mishra. Dr. Aparna Nautiyal is going to take the questions from chat, and Dr. Ruby Mishra is going to take the questions from Facebook. Shanaksha Kanash Shachar Vidyamartha Cha Sadhate Shan Tyage Kuto Vidya Kan Tyage Kuto Dhanam. Knowledge should be gained through minute by minute. Efforts and money should be gained utilizing each and every resource. If you waste your time, how you get knowledge? If you waste resource, how can you accumulate the wealth? So let's begin our today's lectures and utilizing our time to gain the knowledge from two uh, gurus of yoga, that is Irina Maxim. She is from Romania, based Hatha yoga instructor and fitness trainer. She is certified by Romanian Federation of Fitness and Bodybuilding. She has collaboration with prestigious club from Bucharest. She is she is a mother of twins, and over the time she has provided nutrition consultancy to newly moms and regular people. Maximize your potential with Maxim. Our,
Namaste. Yes,
our,
sorry.
our other speaker, he is from Delhi University, MA in Political Science, MA in Civil Service, MA in Jeevan Vigyan Preksha Dhyan, MM Yoga from Jain Vishwa Bharati Vishwa Vidyalaya, Ladnu. His PhD is in urban food habits, changing perspective on knowledge of food and agriculture practicals. He has written a book on Bharatiya Yog Siddhant, Yogic Ahar Vihar, Evam Chikitsa Paddhati. Now he is working since 2007. He is teaching yoga in Gandhi Bhavan, University of Delhi. I would like to welcome both our speakers for giving the precious time to enlighten us. Now I would like to go and welcome Miss Irina from Romania to go ahead with her lecture. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste and good morning, everybody. My name is Irina Maxim. I am a sports nutritionist and weight management coach. And I thank Dr. Anjun Padial, Dr. Suman Chiam, and all Dashband College organizers for giving me this opportunity. I'm very happy to be part of this global yoga event. I'm from Romania. I'm the country known for many athletes like Simona Halep, the tennisman player, and Iliana Stase, Nadia Comaneci, Gabriela Sabo, Gyori Hagi, and also for the movies with Dracula. We also know some very respected Indian actors like Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, and Aishwarya Rai. I love her, and Anil Kapoor, who played in Mission Impossible. So we are a little familiarized with your culture too. My main education is in fitness, but I also started practicing yoga first for myself 7 years ago. When first I read a book written by a Romanian who was trained in India for many years, and in Hatha Yoga, and I loved the calmness and the connection I had with myself during the sessions. This was something I didn't find in any other practice. So I incorporated the discipline into my routine fitness. And then I had an educations to become myself an yoga instructor, a hatha yoga instructor. And now I complete also my client's wellness routine with breathing exercises, meditation, and asanas for several purposes, for back or for digestive problems or postural problems or just for developing strength or flexibility. We all know that in our days, people live in a constant stress state. They are dealing with deadlines, and they are always on the stress is manifesting on different aspects, and they need something more than just physical training provided by fitness. So also in my country, this discipline started to gain more and more popularity, and the instructors got trained directly in India or by other instructors who came from India or other countries where this discipline was more popular, was already known, so they could provide the precious information and correct information. Um, Now, almost everyone who practices knows the connection between breathing and movement, asanas. The benefits brought by steadiness, meditation, and what yoga really is. The popularity is still growing in my country. Organizers, instructors organize trips in India. We have conventions here too with the India, with the yoga team, and they educate themselves and the clients about the benefits of this very versatile discipline. So in my presentation, this is what I want to emphasize, the versatile aspect of yoga, which brings so many benefits in various aspects and for everybody. It doesn't matter the fitness level or the information they already have, if the instructor is well educated and informed. So now I will start to present. Okay, I can present. Okay. Um, the host should let me now share my presentation. If not, I will just present it. Okay, I will just start presenting it, and good. So hatha is a Sanskrit word which means forceful or being obstinate. Ha means sun, and ta means moon, and refers to physical yoga, and that means being dedicated and focused, both aspects of yin and yang energy. There are many benefits of hatha yoga for the also for the modern man. Um, there are benefits in all aspects, and also in sports action, in sports aspects. In sports action, in sports field, I could mention improve the pulmonary capacity. Of course, when you start practicing yoga, you start breathing differently. So by opening postures, yoga significantly increases respiratory capacity. In fact, many have overcome asthma and other respiratory conditions through regular practice. Obviously, this is also valuable for athletes. Yoga has also been proven to dramatically enhance circulation, digestion, and efficiency of motions, which all further improve energy and endurance. Of course, when you breathe totally abdominally, you bring another oxygen flux in your body. Also, yoga improves coordination and flexibility, posture, body mechanics, and awareness. You have a better balance, proprioception, along with opening the body. Yoga builds greater body awareness. Um, this is the both the pulmonary capacity and this I just started to experience from the first sessions. It's something that the yoga brings you like really fast, this body awareness, including balance, stability, proprioception, and as a result, not only the performance is enhanced, but our training becomes more efficient. You become very connected with yourself and with your own resources, especially in a competition, or
Good morning,
just
ma'am.
hello,
Hello.
hi.
Hi, ma'am. I was just requesting you. I'm
Yes,
Dr. Aditya Saxena from Deshbandhu College. I was just requesting you. On your screen, you would be seeing an icon, share screen.
yes,
Yes. So just click on that, and then
yes.
you already have your PPT on your device. You're using a laptop or mobile.
A laptop. I clicked this button already when I started the presentation,
No.
but
So
it's
your
written.
PPT is there on the laptop.
Yes,
Okay. So just you would be seeing that there is an icon which says share screen.
yes.
Can you see that
I
icon?
clicked already, and it's written host
So,
disabled participant screen sharing.
yeah,
So
so just click on that icon. It will then
okay.
start sharing your screen.
It's a little cassette where it's written host disabled participant screen sharing.
No, the host, we've enabled your screen sharing. So just click on that icon and see if you can share the screen.
Okay, now I will do
Yeah,
it. Okay. It's the same message, host disabled participant screen
you're
sharing.
again getting the same message.
Yes,
Okay, ma'am.
because
We'll,
I want to share the
yeah, yeah,
presentation.
yeah. So, just give us one moment. We'll just do
Thank
this.
you.
All right. Yeah.
Hmm?
हेलो तो उनको मैसेज आ रहा है कि Ma'am, can you just try that share screen once again?
Yes, now it's okay. Yep, now it's good. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can you see the everybody sees the presentation?
Yes, ma'am. The presentation is visible. You can make it
So I
full screen.
already okay, full screen. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I already
No, make it slideshow. Just press on the slideshow or
okay.
slideshow or full screen. This is a
Mm,
ma'am PPT or this is a PDF? This is a PPT, na?
it's
So just start
it's
your
a yeah.
slideshow.
Okay, slideshow. Good.
Yes.
From first slide. Okay, and I already talked about what the hatha means. Sun and moon refers to physical yoga, and it's about being dedicated. The feminine, the moon aspect, and being focused. The masculine, the sun energy. Yoga brings many benefits. I first started to talk about sports benefits, and then the wellness benefits. I can continue with sports benefits. I talked already about, and then I will go back to wellness and the all-being benefits. In sports, I talked about the pulmonary capacity improved, improving coordination, body mechanics, and the awareness and proprioception by um, many, so by all the asanas you work your whole body, and by the flexibility you train, you enhance recovery also. You eliminate faster the lactic acid by um, equilibrium asanas. You improve your focus, but also in any other asana, you improve your focus by focusing on your breathing, on or just by staying in that isometrical exercise or asana. So there are 7 forms of movement that yoga could bring regarding to the physical aspect, and there are the standing poses, which train especially the lower part of the body. There are the balancing poses, which train very well the equilibrium part. The backward poses that train, of course, the back part of the body, that improve the spinal cord uh, wellness, and the forward poses that improve digestion very well. The inversions, which improve very much the lymphatic drainage and the blood circulation, and also the proprioceptive sense. The arm balances, which are also like an inversion, and it brings very much focus on the upper body power and balance, and the twists, which improve a lot the digestive system and the purification, and also the lymph drainage. So all this kind of movements, it doesn't matter the range you can do them. It depends here on the fitness level where you are, but you can take the basic starting position for each, and you can have all the benefits. Then I will go back now to the other benefits, not only for sports people, not only for athletes, or for amateurs, or who are professionals, or just practice fitness 3 times a week. So yoga can bring bone health, a healthy heart, of course, the oxygenation and the isometrical part of yoga, and also the calmness and the relaxed state of mind that it brings. It lowers the stress, so you can have a better health for your heart. Then is the skin health by the lymphatic drainage that some asanas bring, which purify the blood, and this is visible very fast on the skin condition. The core strength, the core we know is formed by the glutes, lower back and abdomen, and this core enhancing on most of the yoga positions, yoga asanas. It's very important for a healthy spine and for a healthy posture. And from here, we can talk about a healthy way of breathing and overall wellness all over the body. The weight loss. As I said already, the twists improve the digestion, and here is the fire for the metabolism. So when you have a healthy digestion, you lose weight very fast and in a healthy way. So yoga helps a lot in this aspect too, and it's the immunity booster. When you lower your stress levels and your cortisol and your body produces less cortisol, is the hormone stress, your immunity boosts, so you get a more alkaline blood pH, and this is very important to fight against viruses, even cancer cells or bacteria. Okay, and then I will continue with the other benefits in well-being. So it brings relaxation. I'm a mother of twins, and my life is pretty intense, I can say, with lot of challenges, in different aspects, like a mother and professional, and also for myself. But yoga was very, very helpful for me also after I became a mother, because it brings you relaxation. You can sleep better, you can have a clearer mind, you take better decisions when you are relaxed. Also fight depression uh, by lowering stress levels, which is very linked to the depression and anxiety. Yoga helps very much in this aspect too. I also read some scientific articles about this fight depression aspect, and I read there that yoga can lower very much also the effects of a trauma. If somebody lived a trauma or has post-traumatic disorder illness, yoga helps very much, because we know trauma is also linked with the physical body. So relieving tension in some body areas, this helps a lot also the emotional state. And health. Balances in and yang energy. This is also something that I experienced very fast after I started practicing yoga, because fitness and going to gym and doing active sports enhances very much the yang energy. And for a woman, it's not always in her benefit. So doing yoga also balanced my yin energy, so I felt more connected with my feminine side. Yoga brings better sleep, because it brings you relaxation, and you breathe better, so you can relax your mind faster than in other disciplines. Promotes healthy eating habits, because you become more connected with yourself and with your needs, and you just feel what you should eat and what is more suitable for yourself. For example, in the nutrition area, when I was practicing more fitness, when I had more time and energy, and I was doing a lot of sessions with my clients and classes and for myself, and very intense, I was eating a very proteic diet. But being more connected with myself and just staying in the like just staying and thinking what is very beneficial for me, I know that my body asks more for a paleo diet, which includes lots of uh, plants and fruits and vegetable in their natural state. Also meat, but this vegetal part and in the natural state, I observe that is very beneficial and important for me. Also prevent cartilage and joint health by pulling and pushing movements that we do by asanas. This is promoting cartilage and joint health. And of course, as I said already, protect spine by all these asanas, which train the back muscles from up to low, and the core muscles abdomen and glutes, which also protect the spine. And the lower back, it's so sensitive now because people are spending much time sitting, and sitting is the worst position for our body. We are not designed to sit so much, but yoga can help a lot in this aspect too. Increases blood flow, promotes lymphatic drainage. I already talked about this, and makes you happier because you just become calmer and you have a better state of mind. It lowers blood sugar, prevents digestive issues. I talked already about this, and decreases self-esteem because like everything you do for your health and for yourself, and it's well it's something that is well informed, it's correct what you do, this increases your self-esteem, eases pain, and builds awareness for transformation. You connect with yourself, so you know where you are and where you want to be in the future. The sounds used in yoga practice, like Om, soothe your sinuses. Yoga encourages self-care and supports connective tissue. Because the movement you do and the way yoga teaches us to breathe enhances very deep abdominal muscles, which connect with all the connective tissue in the abdominal cavity and thoracical cavity, and also by working our diaphragma for abdominal breathing, we work with all the connective tissue in our abdominal and pulmonary cavity. So okay. This is my presentation, and I thank you very much for your attention. I'm very willing to continue my education in Hatha Yoga. It's something very complex, and it's a lifetime learning. But I'm very grateful for what yoga brought to me and to my clients. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you for such a nice presentation and your views and your experience, whatever have you gained and whatever you have explored through yoga. The yin and yang, the better balancing of energy. So that was the takeaway from your lecture. Range is not important. You must start practicing, and range will, improve slowly and gradually. Hatha yoga is very much essential for respiratory to improve respiratory conditions, and different type of posas help different energy balancing, different and strengthening the bones, strengthening heart, strengthening core muscles, and also helps weight loss and glow of skin, which all wants. Everybody wishes for that. Thank you, Irina. Now I would like to invite Dr. Aparna Nautiyal and Dr. Ruby Mishra to take the questions. First, I would like to invite Dr. Aparna Nautiyal to take the questions from Zoom chat.
A very good morning to all of you. And today, I am Dr. Aparna Nautiyal from Deshbandhu College. I am here to take your questions. First, I will extend my thanks to Mrs. Arena for giving us the tips and benefits of practicing Hatha Yoga and to keep us healthy and rejuvenate our body. Well, ma'am, there are so many compliments for your beautiful explanation of Hatha Yoga and its benefits. But still, there are few questions which I will be addressing. Till how much time we can practice this Hatha Yoga?
Please, sorry, I was paying attention to some questions. Could you please repeat the question? I was reading the questions written Could you please repeat if you had a question? Or
Yes, ma'am.
I understood you said Irina, and I thought you had a question for me. So because I was reading the questions that the participants put, so I didn't understood. If you could repeat.
Erina,
What is
Erina,
yin
don't.
and yang energy? Someone has asked the participants about yin and energy.
Aparna, your voice is not clear.
Yeah.
There is a disturbance. Erina, you don't read questions because we are moderating questions for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Then my
Okay.
voice sounds
Aparna, your voice is echoing.
okay. Then what is yin and yang energy?
Erina, they are asking what is yin and yang energy. And the first question was how much time we should devote to Hatha Yoga.
Okay, so it's the feminine energy, and yang is the masculine energy, is the sun energy. We know that Hatha is the height, the is bringing together the sun and moon energy. So the feminine and the masculine energy, which we all have in us, it doesn't matter if we are women or men, and we all must have a balance between these two energies. If we have too much in, we become too passive, and this could bring depression or just too much steadiness, you know. And if we have too much yang, we become too combative and we are just going for the action. We become disconnected from our feelings. So I was doing very much active movement, you know, in the gym and fitness and running, and so also in my professional field. And yoga brought me very much balance, because in yoga, in Hatha yoga, you stay in a position, in an asana. You stay for usually for 5 breathings, for 5 long complex abdominal breathings, and this staying in the position brings you very much awareness for yourself. And this is how I found that yoga balanced the energies, the active one, like speed and agility and fast and having results in a certain amount of time, like in competitions, and then just staying with yourself in the yoga asanas and with your breathing and just feeling what that asana brings you, you know. So this is these are these two energies that that Hatha can balance. And I have another question.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, there is one more question. How can we manage body weight using this Hatha yoga? How can we manage body weight using Hatha yoga?
How can we manage body weight we using Hatha yoga? Okay, so good. And I had another question, like how many minutes I have to, we should train daily for Hatha yoga. Yes, I remember now. So yoga improves digestion, first of all, and the digestion, the abdominal part, is the fire for our metabolism. So helping our abdominal organs to work properly, you have a better digestion and you improve your metabolism, and this is how you can lose weight. This is the first aspect. And then yoga is bringing you to yourself, so you just start to listen better to your body. You know, when you are tired, or maybe when you crave for when you are tired, if you're disconnected from your body, you see, you just crave for something sweet, but actually you just need to maybe to drink water and just to rest. And being connected with your body, you bring your body what it needs. You don't bring empty calories. and your food cravings become healthier. Also, taking care of your body in this way, you become encouraged to go further. I'm doing yoga. I started breathing differently. I want to know more about certain food categories, and this is an overall change that has place in yourself. Also, by the breathing exercises, you improve your metabolism, because we all know that the fat burning needs oxygen. We all know that aerobic exercises brings you closer to losing weight than anaerobic exercises. So by these breathing exercises, you improve your oxygen level in your blood. And this is how you can start burning fat even in a relaxed state without doing sweating or so. But of course, it requires a little more time, but it's much healthier, and in the long term it's better for joints and for everything. And then how much time we should practice daily? We can do 30 minutes. If we don't have more time, we can do 20 to 30 minutes at least of hatha yoga, and we should choose one asana from the categories I mentioned before. You should have an inversion, you should have a twist, you should have a balance pose, you should have a standing pose. From all at least 6 poses you should have from each category, and doing it correctly at your range of motion, not forcing, just being patient with yourself.
Okay,
So
thank you, ma'am. And there is one more question from one of the participants. Are there some specific exercises which are meant to for headaches, to relieve the headaches? Are there exercises in this hatha yoga, or you can suggest a few quickly?
yes, for
If you can
headaches,
tell us few quickly.
quickly, yes. For headache, I would recommend first, and very simple, to drink more water. It's very important. It's something so simple, and we don't give attention because it's something so simple. So drinking more water is very important. When you wake up, um, before eating with half an hour, after eating with an hour, to not disturb the digestion, just drink. You should have a bottle of water near you, and just take some, not like a lot of water drinking once, but just drink water. And like yoga pose, and yoga is not very good for headache. I would recommend sadasana, the corpse body, just laying down and relax from head to toes. You just with your inner eye, you just go through your body and relax each muscle, and breathe you will see when you will start breathing abdominally, and being more calm, the tension in your head will just dissipate. If it's not another medical condition, if it's another medical condition, you should go with a treatment, but this would definitely help. So water and relaxing.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am,
You're welcome.
who are the people who should not do this kind of yoga? Means, what are the restrictions while doing this hatha yoga?
The restrictions you should do, if you are not instructed, or maybe a little more advanced, you should have a good you should have a good instructor who would correct you in the asanas, and would help you also with the energy flow, but with the correctness of the posture. There are postures which are not recommended, but the all hatha yoga, it is not restricted for anyone. So you can, as I said, it's very versatile. You can just pick what is good for you. For example, if you have hernia, back hernia, lower back, you should avoid back bends. But this doesn't stop you from doing the other postures. There are so many postures in Hatha Yoga, 84 main postures, and from these 84 there are other secondary postures. And then if you have a knee injury, you should take care of the postures which involves the knee part of, side lunges or lotus pose or so. You should avoid them, but you can do the basic posture. There are several levels of postures, and you can choose the easy one. I choose myself the easy one because I have a menisc problem with my left knee, and I'm not doing the full lotus. I'm doing just as I can, but this brings me the benefits too. So for example, for the person before who had headaches, I wouldn't recommend staying the inversions until the headache is done. I wouldn't recommend inversions because this brings the blood flow more in the head, so it wouldn't be recommended. Or if you have hypertension, you shouldn't do arm balances. You shouldn't be head down if you have hypertension, but all the others are just perfect.
Thank you, ma'am. There's one more question coming up just now. How this Hatha Yoga can be used to cure different ailments like diabetes and other such diseases? So is it useful? Means if we practice it daily?
Of course, absolutely. All this modern illnesses like diabetes or cancer or heart condition, yoga is a very good tool for anyone who has this problem. Just an easy daily practice, a consistent practice daily can lower your blood sugar, because actually by asanas, yoga is also a physical routine. You can also see this aspect in yoga. Also, diabetes is very linked with stress, and by lowering your stress levels and by bringing a relaxed and an alkaline pH of your body and your blood, this fights also cancer cells. We all know that in cancer treatments, and they use this alkaline diet, and the oxygenation brought by yoga, it's very helpful. So there are no side effects whatsoever if you do it correctly. But for your health, like diabetes, cancers, heart conditions, yoga is very helpful.
Thank you, ma'am. And there's one more question. What is the position which we should do while doing meditation? And what is the position of fingers? Means what will be the position of fingers while doing meditation? One of the participants has asked this question.
So you can do meditation in a position that is comfortable for you, to sit longer, so you can concentrate on your breathing and on your inner state, rather than your physical, if something hurts you. You cannot meditate when something hurts you. So it would be your back must be straight when you meditate. This is very important. And you can sit, lay down, as I said, sadasana. Just lay down like you are sleeping, legs a little apart, and hands also just a little apart, so you are more connected with the earth. Like this, you feel more grounded. But also in lotus position you can meditate if you feel comfortable. If you are a beginner, you can sit with your back on a wall, so this would help you better with staying straight. These two positions are the most used when meditating.
Thank you, ma'am. The last question which I am taking, can beginners also do this Hatha Yoga, or we need, I mean, just by seeing the videos or on any kind of videos, we can practice Hatha Yoga, or we require an expert or a yoga teacher to first make us learn all the steps and then we should practice it on daily basis. Can you throw some light on this?
Now, there are many very good videos on YouTube about Hatha Yoga. If you having an instructor is the best thing. Having a good, well-trained instructor on Hatha Yoga is the best thing. But maybe many of us can't afford, or maybe we cannot relate with somebody because you need chemistry with that instructor. Okay. And you can, there are many, the most important thing when you look for an instructor, or even if it's online on video, or even if it's face to face, you must look for the emphasis that he puts between breathing and asanas. Because before this science was popular in my country too, yoga was only about asanas before, and yoga is not about asanas only about asanas. It's also about breathing. It's also about connecting with yourself, feeling your body. So you need a trainer who would aspect this connection too. And yes, you can, of course, you just need to know a little body mechanics. So you know about keeping your back straight, because this helps you breathe better, and breathing is so important. Your knee position when you're doing another asanas. But you can do both. You can do by yourself and read a lot, and trying to experience by yourself too, but easy with yourself, and also collaborate with an instructor. So it depends from person to person.
Thank you, ma'am, for listening patiently and answering all the queries. As
Thank
far
you.
as now, there are so many compliments. The session is very wonderful, amazing, bahut
Thank you.
sundar. And thanks to you for answering all the queries and giving wonderful and informative session. Now I would hand over the session to Dr. Ruby Mishra, ma'am, for taking the questions which are there in the Facebook. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Dr. Ruby Mishra, please unmute yourself. Dr. Ruby Mishra?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. So,
please ask your questions.
Namaste, Iron from India. Hello. Somehow I lost the connection. Okay. Most of the questions have been addressed, which we got from Facebook also. I hope I am audible.
Yes, Ruby, continue, please.
Okay. Okay. I will take up some quick questions. Okay, somehow I lost connection from Facebook. There were a few questions which I could recollect. One was like this aerobic exercises and the Hatha Yoga, whether both are same, and if they are not same, then which is beneficial. Another is few quick Hatha Yoga exercises in order to increase your metabolism. Okay, am I audible?
Yes, Ruby. Dr. Aditya, please unmute Miss Arena.
Ruby madam is unmuted.
No, Miss
Okay.
Irina for the answer. Miss Irina. Miss
Hello,
Irina.
hello,
Yeah,
Ruby.
yeah. You can. We can.
Yes,
Hello,
yes,
Ruby.
Arena. You can go ahead. Yeah.
Hello. And
Yeah.
yes, aerobic is it's different from hatha yoga. Aerobic is um, discipline which enhances very much your pulmonary capacity, and it's just doing maybe as a steady at a steady heart rate. You are doing exercises and you are sweating and so on, and you are breathing a little faster, and it's very good for losing fat, especially if you're doing it on an empty stomach, like I don't know, or maybe 2 hours after you eat, because you already you are going on lipolysis. So okay, but hatha yoga is something more complex. You can do it from hatha. You can go to several practices, like you can do vinyasa, which is a little, or ashtanga. It's more dynamic, it's much more dynamic, and it's more challenging on the physical aspect, but you still have the breathing body and mind connection, which in other sports, if you are not trained on this aspect, you don't have it. So hatha is different, yes. Hatha is different, and it can be also challenging on the physical part, but it brings you more than aerobic exercise. uh, Quick hatha yoga exercise to increase metabolism. You can start on a basic level with easy postures. There are so many. You can just go and write like hatha yoga poses, and you can better is, if you are a beginner, it's better to collaborate with an instructor. um, that I would recommend very much the twists for improving the digestive fire and the metabolism. And then the power poses like warrior, 1, 2, 3. You can go for them. You can go for the chair pose, just sitting, lower your glutes and sit like a squat position and breathe there. Any isometrical asana, which you could keep for 30 seconds to 1 minute, it's exceptional for losing weight. So this
Thank
is
Okay.
you.
that.
Thank you, Irina.
Thank
And
you.
today
One more
we have,
question.
uh,
Yeah.
Ruby, this is going to be the last question because we
Ha,
have
yeah,
one more
yeah.
speaker. Yeah.
This is the last question. One more question, Narina. That is, while menstruating, women do have various problems like headache and other difficulties. So, what kind of simple hatha yoga can be exercised while menstruating?
So are you asking me when people have that monthly period, what hatha yoga,
Yeah.
what poses should they, okay. They can do any pose less the inversions, because you can imagine you need to keep the flow down. So you should not do the plow or arm balances or head standing. So any position you can do, any pose, less the inversions
Thank you
of
so
that
much.
period. Mhm.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Irina. Thank you for enlightening us and motivating us to go ahead with
Thank
Hatha
you.
Yoga. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thanks a lot. Now, I would like to invite our second speaker, Mr. Indra Narayan Raman. Indra Narayan Raman. He is MA in Politics, Political Science, MA in Civil Service, MA in Jeevan Vigyan Preksha Dhyan एवं Yoga from Jain Vishwa Bharati Vishwa Vidyalaya Ladnu. His PhD is in urban food habits, changing perspective on knowledge of food and agriculture practices. He has written a book on Bharatiya Yog Siddhant, Yogic Ahar Vihar Evam Chikitsa Padati. He has also written a book, uh, another book, Bharatiya Yog Siddhant. He is working since 2007, teaching yoga in Gandhi Bhavan University of Delhi. So I would like to welcome Mr. Raman to go ahead and enlighten us with his lecture today. And I'm sure many questions are going to come because of Ahar and Vihar. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anjum ji. Thank you, Anjum ji. और बड़े सुंदर कार्यक्रम के लिए आपको भी भाई आपके कॉलेज से थैंक यू आप सभी को हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं इतना सुंदर कार्यक्रम आयोजित करने के लिए कोई भी दिवस ना होने से सब की तरह है कि सुंदर दिवस है और इस तरह का अभी माहौल खास करके कोरोना के करके चारों तरफ फैला हुआ है इस समय वो ध्यान करके आहार कुछ सारे से हमें देखा है कि इंक्लूड किया है तो बहुत भारत सेवा है और कोई दिवस मनाने का सिस्टम तरीका नहीं हो सकता इतने सुंदर कार्य के लिए आप सभी को आई ना और मुझे आमंत्रित करने के लिए भी आपको हृदय से आभार आज का विषय हमने प्राणायाम रखा है क्योंकि प्राणायाम और जो कोरोना का संदर्भ है आज के वर्तमान परिस्थिति के संदर्भ
Dr. Raman, Mr. Raman, can I request you? Your voice is cracking. So, if you have better connection somewhere.
now
A little better. Yeah, continue, please. Thank you.
तो आज का हमने प्राणायाम और कोरोना का संदर्भ है
Mr. Raman, we are not able to hear. We are not able to hear. Hello. Yeah, Mr. Raman, can you hear me? Your voice is not at all audible. Mr. Raman, we can't hear you. I think there is a network problem. Can you have better connectivity somewhere? No, we can't hear you.
हेलो, आप सुन रहे हैं?
आपकी आवाज़ बिल्कुल टूट टूट कर आ रही है, तो इसलिए ऑडिबल नहीं हो पा रहा है।
अच्छा, प्रयास करते हैं। अच्छा, जितना प्रयास है ये नेटवर्क का पता नहीं क्या रहता है।
आपके
इसके
कहीं
अंदर
बेटर
ये है,
कनेक्टिविटी हो, आप यहाँ से थोड़ा सा मूव होकर कहीं देखिए।
वेट करते हैं कि आप ठीक है।
आप फ़ोन से कर रहे हैं?
नहीं,
लैपटॉप से? मेरे ख्याल से आपका ये जो माइक है, दैट इज़ क्रिएटिंग प्रॉब्लम। जो आपने हाथ में पकड़ा हुआ है, शायद लैपटॉप
उठा
वैसे ही
के
कैच कर लेगा।
इस बार उठा के चेक करें।
कैन यू जॉइन अस ऑन
नहीं
फोन?
रहा है।
आप फ़ोन पे ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज दैट विल गिव अस
आप
बेटर।
आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही।
कैन यू जॉइन अस ऑन फोन?
क्या मैं हैंडसेट
हेलो, हेलो, हेलो। सर, आपके यहाँ कनेक्शन ठीक नहीं है। I have requested Mr. Raman. He's connecting us with connecting with us with phone, and he'll be in better place to deliver the lecture. Dr. Aditya, please unmute Miss Irina. Meanwhile, we will discuss few more questions. Yeah, thank you, Irina,
Yes, no problem.
for accepting few more questions. So one question was, in this COVID-19, which type of Hatha Yoga and for how much time we should go ahead for the Hatha Yoga session related to this, building up immune system because of this COVID-19.
So, regarding to building a good immune system, you can do 30 minutes daily. If you don't have more time, um, you just need to see how you feel. If you choose more difficult or stronger poses, you shouldn't go for a long time. But if you go more for the in poses on the floor, or going more on the stretching part, you can go for an hour. You just need to think about how you feel. So if you feel you can do more, you can do more, but you should go for 30, 45 minutes. Classic a normal yoga session would be like 2 hours or so if you go for the advanced training. You need time for meditation too, but in a busy life, daily life, you can go for 30
Okay.
minutes.
Thank you, Arina. Arina, stay with us. Let's see if another other speaker is able to join us. Please stay with us. Dr. Aditya, can you check? Mr. Indra Narayan Raman. He is. He has just given me a message. He has joined. Dr. Raman, can you hear me? Dr. Aditya, can you tell me the status? Okay. Ruby, if you can hear me, you can go ahead with questions from the Facebook. Dr. Ruby Mishra. Yeah, somebody has joined. I can hear the voices.
Okay. Yeah, I am audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. The questions which I had taken from Facebook, uh, the last question, I will continue with that question. Was that when the women at the age of 40s or 50s, they face lots of problem while menstruating. So they do have like migraines, a migraine sort of thing. So what Hatha yoga exercises can be done during those 2 days even?
During those 2 days, as I said before, for headache, she should put emphasis on the breathing. There is a common rule, easy to follow. When you breathe, you go 5 seconds, breathe in abdominal. You breathe, you put your right hand on your abdomen, and you just need to feel it getting out, and then belly to the spine in. So 5 minutes in, and 5 seconds in and 6 seconds out, and drinking water, and trying to have 8 hours of sleep at night. This would help with the headaches if it's not something medical there. And it doesn't matter if you're 40 or 50, because you can have a very good fit body at this age. It matters your physical fitness condition about the asanas she can do in these 2 days. So she could go with any asana, less the inversions, as I said before. For the pains, if she has pains, I would go, I don't know, maybe maybe the twist would help. I will give you anyway also my email, so I could communicate with the in the future to send some routines for several illnesses or physical conditions. But she could go for any, because breathing and being in an active state, even if you are on this monthly period, would help you very much. Usually sports people or active people, women, don't have menstrual problems.
Thank you so much, Irina. Again, my question will be on the metabolism rate, which goes down at the age of beyond 50s. Our elderly people, they do have metabolism problem. Can there be any solution or some techniques in Hatha Yoga?
For the metabolism problems.
And even you can guide us on some food which can be taken more regularly.
This is what I wanted to say, that we should also incorporate some nutritional aspects. So regarding this decreasing the metabolism rate after a certain age, we should eat more protein to sustain the muscular tissue, which is very important for the metabolism, because the muscle burns more calories just to maintain itself than the fats. So this person should eat more protein, and also the growth hormone, which is secreted also after we finish growing in height, is very important. And after a certain age, its production decreases, and the growth hormone is also named the youth hormone, because it helps in burning fat, in maintaining young complexion. And in the evening, before going to sleep, it's very good to consume little slice of fish with a little lemon on it, or consume a complex with the arginine and ornithine amino acids. Okay, and regarding Hatha Yoga for boosting the metabolism after a certain age, there are not just these asanas. A regular practice is very good. As intense as you make it, it's better. If you can do, just not force yourself. But any practice, it's very good for improving metabolism. Any maybe power yoga, power poses are very good for increasing metabolism. Anything that would make you a little sweating and raising your heart rate, it's very good. And this combined with a more proteic diet, you can take protein from vegetable sources, not only animal sources. And vegetable sources are much better after a certain age, because they are they are alkaline, so there is no risk of cancer from the animal products.
Thank you so much, Irina. But the query again begins is, at a certain age, if you take more of protein, especially in males, there is a deposition of uric acid also. Then one has to take protein for higher metabolism. And then if one takes protein because doctor advises stop some protein thing which we take, especially for males, then what can be done then at that stage?
So
Metabolism is low, and we cannot increase the protein content also because of the deposition of uric acid, which results in various arthritis and diseases and all. Okay, then what could be the solution?
okay, then the vegetable source of protein, it's another option. So the uric acid, it's mostly produced from the animal source of proteins. Um, for a normal person, 1.5 2 grams of protein per kilogram, it's enough. Um, you just need to stay active. If you didn't do sports at all until this age, you can start very slowly just by walking, just walking. So any kind of movement, it's very good for keeping your metabolism going good. You can walk, you can climb stairs instead of taking the elevator. I don't know if your heart condition allows you or your health, but 40, 50, it's the new youth. It's not so much. Um, so yeah, being active and doing yoga and doing hatha yoga and being curious and starting a new project for yourself, drinking water. I told you in the evening you can take arginine and ornithine. Amino acids are very good if you don't have another medical condition, for boosting your youth hormone, which is the growth hormone. It's very good. Mm,
Thank you so much, Irina. Kindly
yeah.
stay
Absolutely.
tuned. Yeah, we have this other speaker who has joined.
Yeah.
Thank you. Over to you, Anju.
We- Welcome, Mr. Indra Narayan Raman. And people are very excited to ask question about Pranam.
ये
Pranam.
पता नहीं दुर्भाग्यवश क्या है कि कभी ऐसा होता नहीं है। आज मेरा नेटवर्क काफ़ी वीक बता रहा है, स्मार्टफोन का भी और ये
I know I was not worried about your connection because you are in Delhi University. You are staying there in the campus only. So, anyways, let's begin with your session now. And if you feel connectivity is low, then you can switch off your video. You can switch off your camera, and then we can at least hear. Over to you, Mr. Raman. Mr. Raman, can you hear us? Mr. Raman? सभी लोगों को इन्फॉर्म करना चाहूँगी। क्या मुझे सुन सकते हैं?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, थैंक यू डॉक्टर आदित्य। आज जिस श्लोक से मैंने बात शुरू की थी, षडक्ष कड़क्ष शचैव विद्यामर्थ च साधयेत्, षड त्यागे कुतो विद्या, कड़ त्यागे कुतो धनम। Knowledge should be gained through minute by minute efforts. Money should be earned, utilized each and every resource. If you waste time, how you get knowledge? If you waste resource, how can you accumulate the wealth? So आज के ज्ञान गंगा में मिस्टर इंदिरा रामन ने आज रिक्वेस्ट की है, उनकी कनेक्टिविटी ठीक नहीं हो पा रही है। सो उनका जो सेशन है, क्योंकि वो बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है, आहार विज्ञान और योग विज्ञान, तो उसको हम पोस्टपोन करेंगे और हम उनके लिए एक नई डेट जो है निर्धारित करेंगे। आज के लिए आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट नाउ डॉक्टर राजेंद्र लाल टू propose the vote of thanks for today. डॉक्टर आदित्य, प्लीज डॉक्टर राजेंद्र को अनम्यूट कीजिए।
Ma'am, I think we can request Dr. Rajendra Lal to unmute himself. He can unmute himself.
Right, Dr. Rajendra, please unmute yourself. Dr. Raj. Dr. Rajendra, we cannot hear you.
Rajan sir, you can start speaking, sir. आपका unmute है mic. Sir, can you hear?
Yeah, I think आज problems का day है. The technical glitches.
Sir, can you hear us? Rajan sir? सर अपनी वॉल्यूम को एक बार बढ़ाएगा, आपकी वॉल्यूम अभी कम है, या तो आप अनम्यूटेड हैं बट वॉल्यूम आपकी शायद कम है या नहीं है।
Okay, Aditya, can I propose the vote of thanks now?
ठीक है मैम।
ठीक है। I think Dr. Rajendra Lal हमारे पास साथ नहीं जुड़ पा रहे हैं।
नहीं मैम, he is there, his videos also there, but he is like when he is speaking,
Yeah.
he is not audible.
Through mic only.
हमारा उनके क्योंकि अनम्यूट भी हैं वो, पर फिर भी उनकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है।
ओके, नो इश्यूज, थैंक यू, बिकॉज आज बहुत समय ले लिया है हम लोगों ने, और ये टेक्निकल ग्लिच के लिए क्षमा, क्योंकि ये कभी भी कहीं पर भी हो सकती है। सो आई वुड लाइक टू प्रपोज वोट ऑफ थैंक्स फ्रॉम माय साइड, फ्रॉम डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ फिजिकल एजुकेशन इन देशबंधु कॉलेज, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ दिल्ली। आई वुड लाइक टू एक्सटेंड माय थैंक्स to our extinguished speakers, Miss Irina from Romania, and Mr. Raman, who couldn't join us today, but we will take his wisdom in next of the session. I'll plan it and I'll accordingly invite him again. I know because as you are what you eat, so it is very important to understand what we should eat to get more fit, to get our immune system at the top level because of this pandemic during this COVID-19. I would also like to extend my thanks to Dr. Ruby Mishra and Dr. Aparna Nautiyal, who were the moderator for us today. I would also like to extend my thanks to Dr. Aditya Saxena, Dr. Monica, and Dr. Anjana, who are working day and night very hard to for make it as convenient and as accessible for all of us. I would like to extend my thanks, my gratitude to all the speakers who are joining us to listen our other sessions. I would like to extend my thanks to all the participants who are joining us from across the world, from different school, colleges, and universities. Once again, last but not least, I would like to thank everyone who is joining us to listen. और जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं, इस ज्ञान गंगा के प्रवाह में बहने के लिए जो भी लोग हमारे साथ रोज जुड़ते हैं और हमारे साथ कोऑपरेट करते हैं, उसके लिए आई एक्सटेंड मेरे तहे दिल से धन्यवाद. नमस्ते फ्रॉम इंडिया, नमस्ते टू इंडिया एवरीवन. थैंक यू. हम कल मिलेंगे. कल हमारा प्रैक्टिकल सेशन है. डॉक्टर नीलम वत्स फ्रॉम वियना, ऑस्ट्रिया, वो वहाँ से हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगी. इसके लिए उन्होंने कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए हैं मुझे आप सभी को फॉरवर्ड करने के लिए कि कल सभी कम से कम 2 घंटे पहले कुछ खा पी लें, उसके बाद ना खाएं. बहुत कंफर्टेबल अपनी क्लोथिंग रखें, ब्रीदिंग का ध्यान रखें. आपका जो भी एनवायरनमेंट है, आपका रूम हो, आप कंफर्टेबल हो, ऑक्सीजन का और रोशनी का प्रबंध हो, और आप अपने लिए एक वाटर बॉटल साथ में लेकर बैठें. अपने मैट को लेकर उस पर आसनास को ग्रहण करें और वो कुछ प्रैक्टिकल सेशन कराएंगी. डॉक्टर नीलम वत्स इज अपॉइंटेड एज एन cultural ambassador for yoga in Austria, Vienna. So she is going to join us from there. So tomorrow हम सब प्रैक्टिकल योगा करेंगे. संडे का दिन है. मैं चाहूँगी हम सभी 1 घंटे का सेशन उनके साथ करें और योगा आसनास का कल आनंद उठाएं. धन्यवाद. एक बार फिर से देशबंधु कॉलेज की तरफ से मैं सबका नमस्कार करती हूँ, सबका धन्यवाद करती हूँ और हम सब आपका इंतज़ार करेंगे कल के सेशन के लिए. थैंक यू वन एंड ऑल.